I was watching the new intro.
You were so much into the movie that we forgot to get actually on the stage.
We were a little bit close. We were off the stage looking at it.
I think it would have looked strange when they just opened up the cameras and we're still...
Yeah, we are like that in front of it.
But it was time. So new month, new quarter.
A lot of new things
movie.
and excitement, Roald, because we started with the United States.
We started on Friday with the business fee launch, as we call it internally, which means that people that signed up in the pre-launch period, they have the chance now up till next Sunday, so not today, but Sunday, April 10, to pay for their business fee, otherwise they will be deleted from the system. And then all new people coming in right now, of course, can immediately register and pay for the business fee, either the $50, $125 for the business fee pro. What I love, of course, is the setup with the personal business bank account that you automatically get with a SuccessFactory virtual and physical debit card attached to it.
Wow.
SuccessFactory will also do the, as they call it, the 1099, which is the tax submitting system. So we need to make sure that we share all the numbers with the tax departments in the US. So everything is set up. This is a pilot. Some people ask me, hey, the US is a new market, but why do they get that? You just have to understand that this is for us easier because it's a new market, completely clean. We can do it in the right way. When that pilot is done, we have big expansion plans to do it all across the world. And the partner that we are working with right now actually allows us to bring this all over.
That is really, I get a lot of those questions as well. Why this? Sometimes you must start somewhere.
Of course.
And you know, we for 4 years almost, we were only everywhere except China and the United States. So it's logical that now we have something specific, something in a new way, in I can really say a perfect way, that we use the American market to do that first. And you showed me the card, but you know, hallelujah, I can imagine that everybody gets excited.
And of course, changing a whole existing system as big as SuccessFactory is today, to change that into a new system is way more time, costs way more energy and changing the system than just start brand new with a new market and see how that develops. And if something goes wrong, it's a contained environment with not 500,000, 600,000 affiliates, but in a new market. So it's easier for us to make sure it's perfect before we introduce it to the rest of the world. So don't worry, there's plans to do it all over the world. But we start here and things are looking really good.
And let's be honest, it's easier to do one country. The European Union don't get, you know, they try to be all together on the same page, but they are not. and do that in Asia, do that in the Middle East. Even in the Middle East, all the Middle East countries, they have different things and different regulations.
Different banks, different currencies sometimes. So this is also one currency. First time that SuccessFactory deviates from what they did. We always had euro all over the world. Now we introduced a new currency into our system. So you either pay, for instance, 69 euros in the rest of the world for Forex Insiders or $79 in the US, but the volume points for both will still be 69. So this is also a new thing that we do in the system. When that is ready, we go all across the world. Maybe we actually launch new currencies in existing countries because we see that it worked out with the euro and the dollar. Maybe we can do other currencies in other regions after that as well.
Yeah, and always you must do somewhere a pilot, and when it works there, it's way easier to integrate it to the other. So we, at the end, we all benefit, and directly everybody can benefit, because who has not connections in the United States? I cannot imagine that there's not one team, that there's not a team that have no connections. Everybody has. It doesn't matter where you come from. People all over the world went to the United States. So you must have something there, and you all benefit anyhow in that way.
And the new product, Forex Insight, is not a new product, but the relaunch of an existing product is done. So it's waiting in the background, being tested. We didn't make the connection yet, but that will happen on April 11. So like I said, until April 10, everybody in the US has the opportunity to pay for their business fee, which they didn't pay during the pre-launch period. But they have the time to do that till April 10th, Sunday, next Sunday. After that, on Monday, we will launch the product relaunch the product all over the world. We call that the customer launch in the US, and that's the moment that they can start to earn the commissions. But that will also be the moment that the rest of the world gets access to the completely newly designed Forex Insiders platform, which has a lot more features. A lot of things are coming in the next few weeks as well. Multi-language, just for system that you can follow. There's all
multiple traders. Did you hear it well?
Multiple traders.
Hey, that's a new thing. That's a new thing.
You can choose who you follow. There will also be an expanded Forex Academy that's not implemented right now, but it's ready to be implemented. So in the next few weeks, months, you will see updates in the new platform, probably every 2 weeks, something new, something added, something on top of it to make it better and better and better. But this is a new launch. I feel like it's a new product.
Hey, guys, I have to say this is how it works. This is the reality of how it works. I remember it was his idea. Nobody else. He had that idea originally, so he will not say it, but I can promise you, you will benefit greatly. And I saw the results this week in the groups.
A lot of, actually, there's days that we produce 5 or 6 ideas, but not only the quantity counts, but the quality counts also. And there's like 4 or 5 ideas out of the 6 in the day that are correct. So that means that I have to give the tweaked and they updated and they studied and they researched to step in. I think that a lot of credit goes to the Estonian team for bringing better quality ideas to our customers.
I have the advice in Estonia. What they figure out is state of the art. It's the best honestly, I could not find any other advisor or tips or call it the way you want, nowhere in the world. I did a calculation. I checked more than 20, but these are the best.
The best of the best.
Hey, we can have changed
now the exciting things, because everybody in the world already knows the view, and you can actually earn a lot of income, especially when you build things in a way that it is consistent and structured for the long term. But imagine now, you have the view. So something that the United States doesn't have, because when we ask questions, why don't we have that and why does the US get that first? Understand that they don't have the view. Everybody in the world has the view, the US will not have the view. So that means that outside of building fast, you now have the opportunity to build also with Forex Insiders into your structure and get stability into your network, because this is a monthly subscription, and when people love the product, and I promise you they will love the product, especially the new setup, as long as those customers stay and they actually earn money with our product, they will never leave. And every month when they pay their 69 euros or their $79, you get a commission. Now this commission might be a little bit less than you're used to when it comes to 125, 250, 500, 1,000 of the view. But this is something that comes back every month. So 12 months in total, 10% on that $79, 69 euros. And then after that it continues. So you have to build on a stable customer base.
It is a very easy calculation. When you get €5 commission every month and you have 10 people, you get 50 euros. When you have 100 people, you get 500 euros. When you have 1,000, you get 5,000 euros. And what do you have to do for it? Initially initiate the network and help your people, helping their people to become successful. So when you do that with 5 people, and those 5 do it with 5, and those 5 do it with 5, ladies and gentlemen, it's game, set, match. And before you know, you have hundreds, possibly thousands of people, and every month, every moment that they repay And when you look at the advisors that we have right now,
Really good, really good.
they will never leave. So that means you have a stable, basic income opportunity to pay for the rent, to pay gasoline right now.
The question is more or less, what is better? One-time commission of 100 euros or 5 euros every month? My answer is both.
That's what I wanted to say.
I know that you wanted to say.
Are going to say. I wanted to say.
But the whole world has the opportunity to take both, except
Yes.
the USA. Maybe later on they will also get the view, but we start with that right now. We also updated a completely new presentation. We have a new sheet. We have a new keynote that's coming out this week. So we have a new 90-day game plan, especially focused on the people that want to build with Forex Insiders. So there's all kinds of things that we will have available in the coming weeks. So you also get a guideline how to build your business in the right way and create a massive, massive, massive residual income.
Yeah, and you can expect a lot of results out of the United States. I have seen some of the meetings. I see the sign up. So
Yeah, it's going fast.
let's get ready. And you know what?
Tell me.
We have somebody out of the United States here, isn't it?
We do, we do.
Yeah, normally that person is at the other side. You know, he's in the computer, in his own computer, but sitting. Where was he last week? Was it?
He was in
He was
California.
at the beach. He was in California.
The man travels all over the world. I mean,
Yes.
talking to people all over the place.
Yeah, and-
Yesterday he was doing a Super Saturday here in the office, invited by one of our CUC members, Kajan Tavana.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
heard they did a great Super Saturday
Yeah.
for hours. A lot of CUC members on the call. They gave a lot of value to everybody on the call. So this man is also a working machine.
And you know what? The beauty is he is here too, isn't it?
He's here. But we also have a new video, I think, for this person. So I would say
Whoa!
let's
We have
let's
another
introduce
new
him with the new video.
Woo! Let's go!
That I love the creativity of our people. We have, I swear I've been a part of so many different companies with so many different levels of talent, but I've never seen a media team with that kind of creativity, and it shows up in all of our sizzle videos, and it shows up in videos like that. So thank you to the company and to the creative genius. Amazing. Listen, you know, I love these global calls. I love being here. I love Amsterdam. I had a particularly Dutch day, and here's the thing. By the way, there are pens back here. But I had a particularly Dutch day today. I went for a walk, and I actually stood next to a windmill, and it was an amazing experience for me. And I took some pictures. I posted on my Instagram. I love this town. I love this area. I love these people, and I'm always excited to be back here. But I do appreciate being back in my country, and I take advantage of crossing the country, and I'm really, really excited about the launch of the United States. The people there are hungry, they're ready, and actually in the world of direct sales, they're a little bit tired, if I'm honest about it. There's so many different companies that have come and gone, and you know, there's so many things, expectations around products and product consumption and keeping those products in their home and selling them to their friends and family, etc. But you know what's really magical about what we do is that everybody's doing those other projects to make money. That's why they're doing it. They want community, they want friendship, but they really just want to make money. So imagine we have a business that helps people make money with their money, and everybody wants to have a conversation about that. To me, that is an amazing thing. And so I love these global calls because we get a chance to come around and get reconnected with the energy of what's happening in our company, in the markets, out around the world. Igor and Roald always bring some fresh perspective and new information. And it's really crucial that we do that because it's a little bit like, is this not working?
It's on. You can switch it on.
Oh. Well, how about that? Okay. Sometimes you just have to deal with the technical stuff. Anyway, so what I love so much about these calls is the opportunity to recharge and replug. It's a little bit like if you drove a recharge, or if you fill up your car with that expensive gas that Igor was talking about. Ultimately, it's going to run down. And you got to stop and refuel. And that's a little bit like what this call is every week. It's an opportunity to charge and run and go get things done and go recruit and go make magic happen and go talk to new people, travel wherever you need to travel, do whatever meetings you need to do, Super Saturdays, events, one-on-one, whatever it is that you do all day, all week. But then this is the opportunity to come back and take some rest and recharge your brain, reconnect with the community, reconnect with the source of the community here in the Netherlands, and just get your mind on this, right? What these calls are not, they are not direct basic training. They never were intended to be direct basic training. We don't really tell you how to invite or really tell you how to close or really tell you, how to present. You really need to work on those things because those skills are the skills that you do every day. But the reason we come together on a call like this is to really just put into our brains why we do what we do. How can we stay excited about it? How can I get re-excited about it? How can I get reconnected to something? So I wanted to share that with you because, look, we're not born with beliefs. We're not born with fears, and we're not born with habits. We create all of that stuff. And we're in the people business, right? So we're in the people business, which means we need to know people. We need to know what's moving them, driving them, etc. But before we get to know them, first, we must know ourselves. You see this t-shirt? It says, invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. And I wore it for a reason because these calls are part of the process that you invest in yourself. You're taking an hour or two of your day on a Sunday. You could be doing anything. You could be doing anything else. Some of you wish you were doing something else. I don't. I love these calls because this is an investment in time, in your soul, in your dreams, and in your spirit. And here's the deal. We change every day. We wake up every day with a slight variation to whatever it is we believe. Beliefs change day to day, and that's true of people, it's true of you, and it's true of me. So the truth is we come here to recalibrate, renew, refresh, and recharge, and so that we're ready to tackle the day and get on with it. And that's what every global call is about, is mindset, skill set, and tool set. It's mostly mindset because that's what stops you. That's what gets in your way. The skill set is pick up words, pick up phrases, pick up ideas, pick up a piece of energy that's happening. But there are threads everywhere. Find the threads and start weaving them into the tapestry of your business so that you show up as a more complete message to the world, because this is a big work. And I'm going to drop some high-level business thinking on you right now. I took some time to write it out, move through it quickly, and so you might want to take some screen prints, but I'm giving you some mapping of your business. Because what I really want to do in these calls is elevate your professionalism, elevate your knowledge base, elevate your capacity to show up with power and educate and accelerate the world around you. Kayan had a Super Saturday yesterday, Roald referenced it, and one of the things that he was focused on was delivering a conversation about systems. There are so many systems that are around our business, right? There are interpersonal systems, there are financial systems, there are selling systems, there are communication systems. There's so many systems, and we have to be aware of all of them because we grab pieces of them at different times as they're appropriate. So one of the things that I started thinking about is, what are some systematic thinking, organized thinking plans that you can snap into your brain to get a clearer understanding of what it is that you're in, right? Being in business is an ideological concept. And if you own a business, you have to actually think at a higher level about every level of your business. That takes brain power, it takes education, it takes humility, it takes excitement, it takes vision, it takes all of those things. So what I want to drop on you today is some information that you may or may not have ever seen before. And I'm going to start with something that's pretty complicated, but not. It's called force field analysis. A guy named Kurt Lewin created it 100 years ago. You might actually want to look that up and get familiar with it. But I'm just going to walk through this very quickly. This is your business. This is you and your business sitting at the center of all of this. See that? Your business. And you come to this call because every single day, in every single way, and every single person in your business needs to retool, refuel, and renew. Every day. You physiologically, you literally have to do that too. You have to retool yourself. You have to refuel yourself with food and water and everything else. And you need to renew yourself. You need to rest and think and strategize before you take action. So what's true of your physiology is true of your team and your business. So this is your business. But as you push drivers in your business or yourself, you are going to confront restrainers in your business, okay? So drivers are innately positive things like they're reasonable, they're logical, they're conscious, measurable, economic. So they can be things like personal development, calls, actions, recruiting, and to your business. They are absolutely measurable and they're absolutely visible and measurable, right? But as you push forward on your business, you're going to hit restrainers. You always do. Otherwise, everybody would be a multi-jillionaire, right? But they run into things, and the restrainers are invisible and they're not measurable. They're things like doubts and fears, disrespect, hurt feelings, misunderstandings. They're innately negative, really. They're emotional, illogical, unconscious, social, and psychological. The reason that you want to have this in your brain is no matter what you do, you're up against this. No matter what, whoever you talk to, they're up against this. All of us are up against this. We have drivers and we have restrainers. And if you push too hard on the drivers, you can spark your business. If you go all out and personally develop and make lots of calls and have lots of actions and recruits and events, you can actually drive your business, no question. But if you never address the restrainers, all you're doing is compressing your business against a wall that hasn't moved. If you want to move your business forward, you actually have to address both sides. And that's why you come to a call like this, because it's all about tooling your mindset so that you're ready to take on your doubts, fears, the disrespect, the hurt feelings, the misunderstandings, and the other invisible restrainers in your business. So as you build your capacity to be an interpersonal, communicating genius leader who has empathy and compassion, then you can move your business forward more fluidly. This is a maturity issue, guys. This is like, you can't just do these things and expect you're going to win. You're going to do these things, but these things are working against you. So you have to go full out intentionally at them. And now I said, this is a people business. So if we're people, all people doing business with people, then we have to understand people. And people are made up of like basic psychological needs and requirements. This is actually what's called Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It's psychological, motivational needs in all humans. And on the base level, it's physiological. We must first be fed and have water and shelter. And we need to be able to be in a place where we feel better. We have to get the rest that I said, right? These are basic, but also basic is we need to feel safety. If we don't feel safe, We keep moving until we do. All of us do, right? And there, it's safety and security around financial and well-being and health. We want to know that we are safe. These are the basics. If you don't have these, you can't ascend to anything else. You've got to do this. And there are 4 levels of living in life. There's survival, there's maintenance, there's leisure, and there's contribution. We want to, it's okay wherever you are. No one is better than another necessarily. It's wherever you are. Wherever you are, embrace it and move through it, because you're facing all of the same things at every level. So when you understand that, I want you to understand this. If you understand this about yourself, then it's true about other people. And when you can understand other people from where they're at and ask them the right questions, you will literally create connections that can never be unbroken, because you will have levels of trust and safety in that, which is undeniable. And people do business with people who care about them and that they trust. It's that simple, right? So if you can cover off on the basics, this is very important. But then you've got to move into the psychological needs that we have, which are around belonging and love. We want to be a part of a community. We want to be a part of something that's meaningful, and we want to feel love. We need intimate love with a partner, but we also need respect love in a business community. Both things are necessary. When we don't get them, we keep moving. It's true of you, it's true of me, it's true of all of us, right? So if you know that about a person, aren't you in a power position to actually guide them through the conversation that in the direction you want them to go? And then we get to this higher level, this spiritual level, which is transcendence and self-actualization. Now listen, this is you being the best version that you can possibly be. This is you living in flow. This is you with self-awareness and personal growth and fulfilling your potential on this planet. First, you got to identify. That is transcendence. That is flow. That's when you get to enjoy all of these things, because in esteem, you're really thinking about prestige. You want to drive the nice car. You want to prove to yourself and the world that you got your game on, right? But that isn't really transcendence and self-actualization. That's just you achieving your psychological need to be egoic and to be braggy or whatever it is, or to just accomplish something, which is not bad, right? So it's about cognitive, aesthetic conditioning. But and here it's about that belonging and love. Here it's about safety and security and financial security and so forth. And here it's about just getting fed and well. But as you're living through these 4 levels of living, you're approaching all of these things through all of these. So no matter where you are in life, embrace it and be able to communicate about it, right? And what's interesting, as I was looking at this represents cash flow. When you are here in safety and security and basic physiological needs, what you need is cash flow, right? So this is where most people start their thing. As they get into belonging and love and the psychological needs, what they really need is profit flow, because profit flow creates that security, and it's a move into being able to express the love, because you can get past thinking about the basics. And then this part up here is really about wealth flow. When you get to that place, you're now in a place where you can impact, right? This is about feeling better down here. This is about making more money up here. And this is about making an impact. How is this about your business? It's everything about your business, because your business is you. We're in the people business. You're a people. I'm a people. This is a people in their head, in their soul, in their spirit. So when you understand this and can communicate this way, knowing who they are and knowing who you are, you will take your conversation to a totally different level, and you'll be a way more powerful influencer, a way more powerful leader, and people want to be around that. That's why I say what we do is so different. We're not selling beans and berries and juices and all of that, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Maybe we will one day. But we're not about making people better that way. We're about making them better in the entire way possible. And this is the deal. So when you want to live in high performance, it's about first covering off on the physical, moving through the emotional, getting yourself in check there, knowing that you're clear, building your intellectual capacity, which is part of what we're doing right here. If you come off of this call and you're not feeling like you've just intellectually expanded yourself a little bit, then you're still stuck in your emotion, you're still in judgment, you're still in reaction. But if you're tracking with me, then you've moved through the physical, emotional, and you are actually expanding your intellectualism about the business. You're able to look at the business. This isn't about being in the business, what you do. Yeah, you need to do all of that stuff too. That doesn't stop. But this is about stepping back, resting, looking at your business and thinking, how can I show up with more power, with more muscle, with more compassion, with more empathy, with more clarity, with more invitation, real invitation. Because who wants to be around somebody that is not intelligent, not interested, and not exciting? I sure don't. So the thing is this is you raising up your game to live in a high performance way. And it's a mindset, guys. It's a mindset. It's a play to win mindset always. Play is fun. You know, Jason says that all the time. Play big, play to win, and so forth. But the key word in there is play. Play. This is a game. Life is a game. And we're so much better at the things we have fun doing. Do you think, really, ask yourself that, do you think I have fun doing this? Oh my gosh, I have so much fun doing this. This is the sweet spot of my life. Like, I have so much fun thinking about this, preparing this. This is a game, right? How can I deliver something that's really, really awesome and fun? And when we are in that place, we live longer. We have more energy. We give more and we get more. It's amazing. Step into that. Play to win. Don't play not to lose. Don't play to cruise. Don't play to improve. And don't play to compete only. Play to win. That's the game. And here's the deal. There's a difference between amateurs and professionals. Amateurs are people who suffer from mild to severe delusion. They think that they're working hard. They say they're working hard. They say they're doing all the activities. I'm making lots of calls. I'm doing all kinds of things. They're delusional. They're saying that they work hard, that their efforts, they believe their efforts are bigger than they really are. They think that their capacity and their competencies are grown to the place that they need to. A lot of times they even outthink and have different answers for the solutions because they think that they're smarter. This is what amateurs do. There's a system that works. Making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month and millions of dollars a year, and you need to check in with them, because if you want to be one of them, you got to hang out with one of them. You can't outthink them. They've thought through all of this stuff. They've experienced it all. You need to spend time and get from that, because that's what moves you from a delusional amateur to a professional, right? A professional deals with objective reality, real stuff, all the time, good or bad, right? They have habits plus actions plus behaviors that are congruent or in alignment with or equal to, they're congruent with the size and scope of the vision that they have for their lives. Like, these are the people that you want to be and that you want to be around, because when you're this person, when you deal with objective reality, when you accept that a failure is a failure and you can learn something from it, and you don't whine about it or make excuses about it, when you can do that, then you are a professional. Life is reasons or results. You're either getting results or you're giving me reasons why you didn't. And the moment you start making excuses, I'm already starting to check out of the importance of the conversation with you, because I don't care about the excuses or the reasons. I know that there are always real reasons out there. Sometimes you just can't get stuff done for real reasons. But at the end of the day, it's about what's your go-to to get the result no matter what anyway. And this is what big time entrepreneurs and business people do. They get a result even when it seems improbable or impossible. And that's what a professional does. That's why we call them champions. They have a beginner's mind. Counterintuitive. You become a professional, but then you adopt a beginner's mind. If you always have a beginner's mind, you're always curious about the better way. And you're always looking for the better way. And a beginner's mind is looking at it like that. That's a strong, strong statement, a strong position to have. And there are people who are aware and there are people who are not aware, okay? Awareness about everything and broadening your awareness is about taking you to the world-class level of this business, of life in general, so that when you're done with this life, you're living at the highest level possible. Here's the deal. The levels of awareness, about 5% of the world, of the population, would be considered world-class. And then about 10% of the world would be considered upper class. So that's about 15% of the world's population is sitting in the upper to world class. The vast majority of humanity sits in what's called the middle class. And when I talk to you about the amateurs with the delusion, this is where these people live. Basically, most are incongruent with reality, and they want to live this upper class, world class life. However, they're unwilling to do the things that are necessary to do it. So they're living in self-deception and delusion. So you've got to check in with yourself. You've got to ask yourself some hard questions. Where are you in this mindset of awareness? Where are you? Are you living in this place? Because listen, working class people have a time clock mentality. They just check in, check out. They're waiting for retirement. They live for like a few moments in their life. I feel bad for them, but that's it. And poverty class, man, they're living harsh lifestyles. They're just trying to survive. And so we have to, when we're up here, we have to look for ways to raise all of humanity up. That's what we do. That's what Success Factory is about. Understand, we innovate wealth creation for humanity. You know who's in humanity? These people are in humanity. They can't find us. And if they won't find us, this is this self-delusion and self-deception mentality that they're working harder than they are, but they're really not. And you know who works their butts off? It's these people. And you know who's at the top of our game? It's these people. But that's only a few people. What we have to do is we have to drive the desire and the clarity and the awareness and the education into this level where it's not self-delusion, it's not self-deception, there's actual work, there's actual failure, and it's okay, and we encourage them to fail forward and win. That's the game. Guys, that's the freaking game. So if you want to be world class, if you really, really want to be world class, you have to self-reflect. When I said one of the physiological needs is to stop and rest, this moment right here is the stopping and resting to consider some new ideas. But you also have to do that with yourself. You have to stop and rest your brain and your mind and actually ask yourself a hard question. Okay? You ready? Are my habits and actions and behaviors congruent with the vision that I have for my life? Okay? You don't have to answer that, but you do have to be honest with yourself. You do have to check in with the way you feel in what I just asked you. Are your habits, actions, and behaviors congruent with the vision that you have for your life? I would ask you this. What's your biggest vision for your life? What's your biggest vision for your life? And then I would ask you a second question, which would be, okay, that's really awesome. What's bigger than that? What's bigger than literally get excited about your biggest vision and then dismiss it a little bit and say, what's bigger than that? Are my habits, actions, and behaviors congruent with that? And who do I need to know who know all of those things? So this is where your mind expands. This is what we come to do this. This is why we come to recharge our batteries and do what we do. Guys, listen, this is all this is about, is mindset, skill set, and tool set. And it's to power up week after week after week. I do my part. I hope it's meaningful. I think about things and I think about the impact of the things that I want to say and what I want to have you have actions come out of it. But I don't know if it always lands. I'm not sure, but I hope that it does because it lands with me. When I start doing this, I want you to understand, when I start doing this, I start doing my own self-reflection. I've asked myself this, and I'm not really comfortable with my own answer to this question. So I have to do some recalibrating and renewal as well. So with that, what I want to do is bring my brothers from the Netherlands back up, and just say thank you for your time and always giving me an audience here. I appreciate it. Go make magic this week, you guys. And now I'll bring the boys back.
Wow. Hey, this is the most beautiful. Now you see that we are really here live together.
Exactly.
That was
exactly.
firepower, non-stop.
That's how I roll, man. Once I get going, and I can't stop. So it's a problem. It's a blessing and a curse.
That's also the excitement that I think that you actually led into the country. That was a little bit tricky.
Oh my gosh, man. Yes, it was.
Do you have some challenges this time?
So I didn't know. So they actually in the Netherlands they decided as of March 23 to let everything go. No more masks, no more tests, no more nothing. But that was apparently the same time that they made it more strict for everybody outside coming into the European Union. So he actually needed to have all kinds of stuff and business exemptions we didn't calculate. So we did that on the spot, making letters, sending it over.
Wow.
And also his determination to staying about 7 hours at the airport, one flight after another and another.
Dude, I don't lose. I do not lose. I play to win, for real. I stayed. I missed my 3 o'clock, the 5 o'clock, the 8 o'clock, and finally I was like, I got on the 10:30 with KLM, so I was just like twisted and wrestling people. I was kicking them in. It was crazy. It was insane.
Wow. Yeah. So it was a hassle this time.
Yeah, well, only in the U.S. The U.S. is the hassle. Coming across coming through customs, I was prepared to say some different things, and I just handed them my passport, and they said, "Where are you going?" I said, "Into Amsterdam." They go, "Okay, have fun," and that was it. It's like, "Oh, welcome to the country."
That's how bad he wanted to come to the Netherlands. So
Actually, I think that it was never easier to come in the Netherlands than right now. They make it very easy.
It's difficult now from outside the European Union. What I did love, though, is that
at the other side.
For 2 weeks, we had straight beautiful weather here for the last 2 weeks. And then he came in the whole country, we woke up in snow. I mean, how's that possible?
Yeah.
How's that possible?
He comes from Atlanta. You expect him to bring the sun.
I don't know.
And then he brings us the snow. Okay.
All I know is it's cold, but it's still beautiful here. So as long as I get windmills and the people, I'm happy. I don't really care if it's snowing, but it is funny that you had summer weather for 2 weeks before I got here. And what can I say? But this has been going on now. Every time he comes to Atlanta, it rains for like 6 days before the sun comes out. So there's a little bit of back and forth here. But I want that to end. It needs to end.
Yeah, let's
make it.
All right, let's not do that
Sunshine,
anymore.
sunshine only from now on.
Boom!
I hold you to it. 23rd of April.
Wow. Hey, Roland, you had a great idea to put in the groups.
A nice idea.
Request.
Yeah, because we had the COC already determining the regions that we have right now. They're mostly the 1,000 euros, maybe 1 or 2, 500, I don't know, to put them into the universal pool as a promotion. But then we put in the group right now a message that people have till the end of the call to put in the regions for the 125, the 250 and the 500 euros that you want as a promotion till the end of the month.
Whoa.
With double units in the universal pool. But it's up to you guys. If you don't put anything, I've seen it probably now 79 times Iran already. But I didn't see many other regions so far. So for me...
Yeah, I have seen some other. Give me 1 second. Because
there he goes.
I keep talking.
Okay.
Oh, here comes another one. What's he doing?
So,
I don't know.
Igor, just kind of,
I cannot read it from here, but if you can, then it's great.
No, my eyes are
There's all kinds
worse.
of strange things happening here in the studio anyway.
Am I not able to read it from here? Yeah, you know, I come
You can?
with the stifts. Yes.
Wow,
yes,
you have
I
eagle
can.
eyes. Man.
I cannot see nothing from close by, but I see like an eagle in the distance.
I can't even see you. I can hear you, but that's how I know you're there.
Whoa.
So we have some regions, but the door is going back and forth, so maybe you can see it from that side.
Yes, and I have the telephone so I can monitor it a little bit, because a lot of people start to react on it, and it's clear that Iran is chosen again. Boom.
I see people responding in the groups, Iran. So
yeah,
I can already say, based on what I see right now, one region is going to be Iran. So that surprise already gone. End of the call.
By the way, I had some amazing Iranian food last night. Kayan took me to a beautiful Iranian restaurant, and I had lamb, which I don't
Took
typically
to
eat.
Iranian restaurant?
Yes.
Kayan, I don't remember you bringing me
Yeah,
to
man.
an Iranian
You
restaurant.
didn't bring us to.
Listen,
No.
Kayan,
what can
I
I
hold
say?
you to it.
No, he likes
Are
me
you
better.
discriminating?
Before the end of the call, I will look at my
He
phone.
likes me better. Whatever.
Some other regions, you can read them
Yes,
from there.
yes, I see Venezuela is already voted multiple times. Mexico is again voted
I
multiple
saw Greece
times.
as well, I remember.
Greece is in it. I saw
Nice.
Trinidad and Tobago. New Zealand is in it. Morocco, people are voting for it. I have the telephone. Now it comes in like
Good.
crazy.
So,
Wow.
so let's do
So-
something else in the meantime, and then it's good actually that Greg is still here as well, because I feel that it's time to recognize some people.
I think that too, yes. I think that would be a great
You
idea.
can already see there what we're going to recognize.
I do
A
see
very
that.
special group of people. We launched somewhere, I think in October, early last quarter, last quarter of 2021. We launched the President's Club,
Yeah.
which means that you can qualify for the President's Club by doing the volume based on the rank that you have when you enter that quarter. You need to do in 3 months the volume minimum that you normally have to do in 1 month to qualify for that specific rank.
Yeah.
And if you do that in a quarter, then you have one check. And that means if you qualify for 1 quarter, you get a President's Club pin. We will give all these awards at the Dubai event in early 2023. If you have 2 quarters that you qualify for, then you're also invited for a special leadership retreat, but you have to pay for yourself.
Yeah. Still going to be really cool.
Still really cool because nobody else is allowed to come
And
there.
it's all of us in one place. So if you had to do that, it wouldn't be the worst pain. It would be awesome when you got
Yeah.
there, for sure.
And then the 3rd quarter, if you have 3 quarters in a year that you qualify, then we will pay for the trip.
Much better. Much
And then
better.
the one is last. If you qualify 4 out of 4 quarters, then you get full VIP package, which means business class, upgraded suite, all kinds of stuff that will be in the retreat for you.
Didn't you say at one point you were thinking you might give massages?
I was thinking about massages, not specifically me giving
I
them.
thought it was for you giving them to each of the
you got that
presidents.
wrong. I know that's your fantasy, but no.
That's not my fantasy. No,
You brought it up, so
no,
I figured-
no.
And
Of course.
we take a reel, a big lady like this, and then she can walk over your back, jump a little bit.
Like a Thai massage.
Wow.
Ah,
Okay.
I had that once.
Wow.
I was
Sounds
in
interesting.
Tunisia.
I just don't want you to do that to me because even my back can't handle that, man.
So, but as an extra promotion, we actually started last quarter of last year, which means that now for these 4 quarters, you actually have 5 quarters to qualify
Right.
for either 1, 2, 3, or 4 quarters throughout the whole year. And there's some people actually that are already right now at 2. But I wanted to begin with the first one. So let me get my glasses, not because I need them, but they make me look smarter.
They do. Oh my gosh. You look like you went to Clark Kent from Superman.
Yes,
Amazing.
no problem. So again, you need to requalify for your rank where 3 months count as 1. That means you have this chance every quarter. Just to go over the rules of the President's Club again, which means that for a diamond you need 200,000 in 3 months combined and minimum 40% in your weak leg. Now again, some people ask me, hey, I'm a blue diamond, but it's not correct because in the President's Club it says diamond. That's because she became a blue diamond during that quarter. And again, we calculate the rank that you had when you started that quarter, and that's how we actually look if you qualify or not.
Perfect.
So then, if you have 1 quarter, you get a special President's Club pin. If you have 2, then you'll be invited for the trip. If you have 3, then we a special VIP treatment. So now let's look at who qualified already
Amazing.
in 2 quarters for at least
One.
1 quarter, or not at least, but actually for 1 quarter. All the names are on there. So we start on the left. I will try to pronounce all the names. Let's do it. It's still doable now. Julian Chimbala, Suleiman Altus, Mariam Hakami, Mohammed Adel, Atala Al-Sharari, Kalufa Al-Sheri, Ali Aseri, Ahmed Tabuk, Kayam Tavana, Kini Amores, Shaker Abu Hattab, Abir Abu Lail, Anas Abu Yusuf, this is good practice for me.
It's very good.
Fahad Al-Baltan, Faris Al-Gamdi, this is a nice one. Amena Ahmed Mohammed Ali Al-Mami,
Wow.
Fatima Al-Harani, I practiced before.
I guess you did.
Ibrahim Al-Shami, Rueda Al-Kasali, Sharifa Al-Makadi, Ala M. Al-Mutairi, Madhabi Hamed M. Alufi, and Diafala Al-Sharari. And this is only one page. We actually have 2 pages.
Wow.
Hallelujah.
So there we go. Abdullah Al-Sharari, Madala Al-Sharari, Hanin Al-Shiri, Hamad Al-Skor. I actually see a lot of the same last names, so that means that whole families are in the business.
Good for
which is
them.
Very good.
Amazing.
Ragat
have all the same
Fahad
name.
Al-Subaye, Abir Ali Kalaf Al-Lamadi Al-Sharani,
Wow.
Ahmed Asiri, Nuha Asiri, Ahmed Askandar, Michael Breukel, Omar El Sheikh, Mariam Ali M. Hassana, Zain Jalal, Skola Kamusime, Ursula Martinez, Marina Masaraya, Abdul Monem Mohammed A, then Ravia Hassan Al Muwashar, Sassan, Randa Talla, and Pablo Tirado Andres. So these are all during the first 2 quarters that you can qualify, but now we have a special page of people that qualified for both quarters already. So that means that they have the pin, but they are also already invited for the special leadership retreat.
Awesome.
And now they have 3 quarters to qualify at least once to make us pay for that trip as well.
Fantastic.
Wow.
So there we go. Who qualified for 2 quarters? Fuad Altus, Omar Al-Subaidi, Waad Avida, Hamoud Somaili, Daniel Visser, Shaika Al-Hamami, Mohammed Al-Subaidi, Hasina Baruzaik, Elham Al-Sharif, Ahmad Baruzaik, Ahmad Rabaya, Fatima Talha, Susana Fernandez, Basil Al-Gamdi, Irada Darwish, Fateh, Zara Matkali, Saliha Mohammed, Catharine Jane Schweitzer, and Ferinet. Wow. 2 quarters. Next
That's awesome.
quarter, you can do it.
Oh, perfect. I'm
Wow.
I'm excited to do that because I need to learn these names. This is because they're going to be.
a lot of
I'm going to be
names.
traveling with these people, so I want to make
Yes.
sure I say their name right. And I don't know if you said their names all right, but it sounded really good to me.
It
I'm
sounded
impressed. Yeah.
pretty well.
All I know is that I did my best.
Yeah, well, they know that too. They know that too. But
They know
I hope that they will educate us on the right way to pronounce their names
Yes.
as we get to know them, because it's they're clearly going to be in our life for a long time. So it's always.
And we just want to give special recognition
For
to
sure.
this group. This is a group leading by example, requalifying in their positions, moving up the ranks. So I think this is something that every quarter somebody should have as a target. If you're a diamond or above, then this should be the target that you have
I agree.
90 days from now to make sure you qualified at least for a
I
President's
agree.
Club.
I agree. Well done, man. Well done.
Okay.
Good.
Well,
Wow.
in the meantime, make sure that you add regions to the
Yeah.
to the
goes,
list.
That goes
And-
like wildfire
And
at
we'll
the
give
moment.
it right now to Igor to share some insights with you as well. And Igor, I know there's a nice video of you as well, so why not use this opportunity to show it to the people at their homes as well?
Wow, let's go for that. I have a new. The beautiful video. Wow. And I start here with a blank sheet, ladies and gentlemen, because, yes, we specifically told you to choose between the 500 the 250 and the 125 countries. Now I look in the group and I'm extremely surprised to see Canada. Canada is a 1,000 country, so you cannot choose that one. People, and this is really funny, people choose Germany. Hey, are you not looking at that's funny anyhow, to consider that you missed that. But we had Switzerland, we had that in it. But you know what? Switzerland is already sold out. So we had the Germany, why is already till the end of this month double the units. So double the units for the universal pool. Means not 21, but you get 41 units in the universal pool. Then we had as well, and this is something that it's possibly one of the most underestimated countries in the system still, Singapore. Singapore is already chosen as well and has still the end. And when you understand what Singapore means as well, the country, and it's at the moment, it's a big run between Qatar and Luxembourg, what is the richest country in the world. So they are switching all the time, and we know that the football, the FIFA World Cup is later on this year, starting in November and December, is the World Cup in Qatar. Qatar we have already in. Then we have the UK. You don't need to choose the UK because it's already in. And we have Japan in it already. So those countries have already. This is all the 1,000 category. So we have this in double the units. Now the question is, and I put this one away, the red one, and I'm going to take another one. Let me take the black one. What is going to be in the category of the 500? So some people react, wow, hey, do you really think that when you vote 1, 2, 9 times for Colombia, and then somebody else votes 9 times for Colombia, and somebody else votes 9 times for Colombia, that we calculate that as 9, 18, 27 times Colombia? We will count it as 3, because there are 3 different people doing it, and we cannot, you know, you can put Colombia 20,000 times, but that Colombia, so, wow, Colombia is on the run. But let's go for the 500. I have a couple of countries that is voted multiple times. I see, for example, Estonia, yes, that is a 500 country. I see Greece, wow, smart, because this is one of the other ones that you must have in your portfolio. And I see as well South Korea. Yes, you're smart, South Korea. That is in the category. Let me see through the whole list here, what we have more in those categories that is chosen multiple times. Greece, I see Portugal is multiple times. Portugal is in the run as well, because I see it multiple times. Let me look at it. I see some that's only 1 time. You know, I'm in more than 20 groups, so can you imagine that I have to look to all the... Hey, Roald, Kajan reacted. We are invited. Hey, Kajan. I think we are going to eat this week with Kajan. Let's go for that. I love the idea. Let's see this group. Okay. I see multiple times coming up. Let's see in other groups. Yeah, Colombia. Oh, Colombia is, they go like crazy for Colombia. They go like crazy for Greek. I think Greek is doing extremely well. Greek and South Korea, I give them already a star because I see now I see them multiple times coming. Yes, again. Let's see over here. Let's see, okay. Man, oh man, Colombia. Whoa, there's a big business in Colombia. Estonia, okay, Estonia and Portugal are going step against each other. Estonia, okay, I come on the other ones. Yes, let's see. If I see more, then I go to the next group. So, you see, guys, we are live doing this. We are live fighting around New Zealand. I see New Zealand multiple times coming in certain groups. New Zealand is getting seriously in it. I see Czech Republic is mentioned. Yes, Estonia is again. Wow, Greece and South Korea are leading in this group. But honestly, Portugal and Estonia and New Zealand are doing well as well. Wow. It's going well. Let's go in another category. Let's go. This is the category. Let's go in the 250 category. Let's see what we are going to get there. The 250 category. That is the category. Let me be careful that I don't ride on my the 250. In the 250 category, Mexico mentioned many times. I see Mexico is really doing boom boom. I see here Curaçao. Which category is Curaçao? Is that the 250 or the 500? I'm not knowing it all out of my head. Mexico. 250 Mexico. I see now that Argentina over here. I need to put Argentina on here as well. Argentina is very seriously chosen as well. Let's go back to this one. What do we have? No, sorry guys. I see Argentina's in this category. Argentina is in this category. Must be written here. Comes up multiple times. Argentina. Puerto Rico is mentioned, but not that many times. Croatia is mentioned multiple times, comes up, but Mexico is really leading this gang. Mexico is really going wild. Yeah. I come to 125. Iran, don't be afraid. Roald, half of the votes are for Iran. I can really say, honestly, guys, half of the votes are for Iran. We have a huge, massive action for Iran. Let's see. Yes, Iran is leading. I don't see how Iran cannot make it anymore. And hallelujah. Wow. Riding 100 times Colombia doesn't make it. You know, I don't see how Colombia cannot be chosen too. So that last category is really the one. Let's go to that one. The 125, ladies and gentlemen. Because I don't see at this moment how it cannot be that Iran and... no, this is the... So, Iran and Colombia. Hallelujah. I don't see how they can miss it anymore because they are chosen so many times. Greece, 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 Greece. Greece, Greece, Greece. Whoa, Colombia, Peru, Mexico, Argentina, Puerto Rico, Greek, yes. Korea is really going. Okay. Okay, let's see in this last category. Yes, a lot of Venezuela. You know, when you want that your country is chosen, go for it, vote on it. I see Morocco. Morocco is many times in it. I see Serbia. Weird that a lot of countries are we just had them and now people ask them back again. Madagascar comes up. Whoa. I see as well multiple times Ukraine. Ukraine is multiple times coming. Let me see, let's go to another group. Oh, again, what is this with Colombia? The people in Iran are feeling safe, you know. They think we're done. But, you know, I can say as well, I don't see how Colombia, many people vote for that. I see Nigeria coming. Nigeria, so that will be a run. It doesn't make sense to vote 5 times for the same country, because we can see that, of course, we are looking at that. I look in the difference. Hallelujah. Wow, wow, Morocco. Kenya, that is coming now. Kenya, I can imagine why. Kenya is chosen many times. Kenya. Again, Colombia, Venezuela, another team, Curaçao. I have to write here Curaçao because Curaçao comes a lot of times as well. So Curaçao, Curaçao is already. Curaçao, I see Curaçao a lot of times. So really, this could be one as well because it's chosen way more than all the other ones. Argentina, now I get... Puerto Rico, a couple of times. Chile, maybe I write down Puerto Rico because it's chosen more times. Puerto Rico, you know what I'm going to do? Upcoming Wednesday, 6 o'clock, I will do another Zoom. Wednesday evening, 6 o'clock, Amsterdam time, I will do a Zoom presentation where I explain again the view. And I will take out some countries. I don't know yet which one. I think I will go on the Wednesday. I pick first 2 out of this group that I never did. Because maybe you don't understand. But I think I already did once the out for the Wednesday. Singapore and Qatar. I will do on Wednesday. Wednesday as well, I will do the whole explanation. Means when I do the view explanation, that takes approximately an hour, maybe a little bit more, you never know. And I will do those 2 countries, so it will take 2 hours. So take your time between 6 and 8, 6 and 9. You know, when I'm on Steam, I go for it. I will do the whole. So make sure that when you want to know firsthand how it works, you send your people on that training. I will make a flyer, but Wednesday, 6 o'clock Amsterdam time, let's go for it. Let's see in the group. I get as well, wow. Peru. Peru comes a couple of times up now. Peru, yes, Peru. But I really, let me see here, Mexico. Mexico comes a lot. Greece comes extremely a lot. Greece is really going wild. They stand out. Greece stands out. I see in this group Nigeria, but it's the same person. Don't do that. Don't don't give a vote, but don't put 20 times the same country, because that makes it really, when I look at this, there's somebody that gives me Nigeria, then writes under it Nigeria, writes under it Nigeria, writes under it Nigeria, Nigeria. You fill up the group, and I only count it as one. You can do that 20 times, but hey, look at this. I have my Porsche glasses on, so I can read fast and furious, you know. I see that instantly. You know, I know that you guys out there try to manipulate the system, but be careful. Be careful. I know how to do those things, so you want to do it with us, you make a huge mistake. It's not going to work. Maybe we must not choose those countries that are voted in by manipulation. Let's do it honestly and let everybody vote. When you want that people vote more, inform your downline and let them go for it. No, I look at it here and I say it again, don't do that, because I take out that country. Because I'm pretty sure that we don't want that. That you are excited, I'm excited too. So Greece, Mexico, Iran. Yes, I understand. Estonia, Mexico, Iran. Estonia looks pretty good. Yes, I think we can finalize it a little bit, Roald. I think
so,
that
you've been busy, I see.
Yes, I've been working my butts off in this.
We have to pick 3 from every region except the 1,000. So
now, when I look at this, you look in the groups. In this group, the 500, Greece and South Korea are by far the most chosen ones.
Okay.
And then it goes, and it depends a little bit, but in the reality, it goes between Portugal is out. I can say they are out because they didn't have enough votes. And I see that it in reality goes between, at the end, Argentina and Estonia. Let me see. I personally think that Argentina has some more votes. Yeah, Greece and Korea are safe.
Greece and Korea
are safe, and I think that Argentina, yes, comes Argentina. So now people know where to choose for. Yes, Argentina. Argentina's number 3. So Greece, South Korea, and Argentina. They are
Greece,
the winners.
South Korea and Argentina.
Yes. So don't vote for these anymore, because these are the ones that are in the different groups, and I'm in over 20 groups, and you see me live looking at it, so means this is done. Are you agreeing, Roald?
Yeah, I have to look. We have a lot of regions, so it's not so easy. Greece, South Korea, and Argentina.
Yes. Now, we go to the... And when you look at the 250 one... Ah, wait.
Argentina 500?
No, Argentina is 250.
Ah.
Argentina is 250.
So we go back to the first one.
Yes, we go back to the first one. Yes. That means when Argentina didn't make it, it's Estonia. So Estonia, hey, you're in the house. And that's where it all started, ladies and gentlemen. It's pretty amazing to have Estonia. So it's Estonia here.
Estonia, Greece, South Korea. So but then I guess it's no, it doesn't make Argentina automatically qualified for the next group.
Yes, because it's chosen. This is very clear, so actually.
Mexico, Curacao,
and Argentina. They are by far the most chosen ones. Mexico, without doubt.
Okay.
Argentina, good. But now the last category. The last category, ladies and gentlemen. The last category. Iran and Colombia are in the house, according to what I see. So, Iran and Colombia are safe. Yeah, you see, they get a lot of votes. Even at last, you know, you don't have to vote for Iran and Colombia anymore because I think they are in the house, isn't it? But now the last one. Now the last one, ladies and gentlemen, because that is a battle. That is a battle. Let's see. The last one. What is going to be the last one? It's not Venezuela. It is not Morocco. It is, let's see the last votes coming in. Whoa, a lot of Peru at the end, but is that enough? Is that enough to beat Nigeria or Kenya? No, I don't think so, because at the end we get, yeah, Venezuela. Venezuela gets a lot of votes, but let's see. Okay, it's between Venezuela, Peru and Nigeria.
Going once.
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Nigeria is the one. Nigeria, ladies and gentlemen. Nigeria. Some people write Nigeria. It's Nigeria. Is the one. So we have them. We have them, ladies and gentlemen. And you see, I'm constantly flipping to see the last votes. To be, you know, we like to do everything with the highest form of integrity. We like to do it honest and transparent, and we cannot do better than this.
Iran,
but it's actually
Colombia,
very clear.
Nigeria, then we have Argentina, Mexico, Curacao, and then we have Greece, South Korea, and Estonia. That means
Yes.
they're all live now.
Wow, and they are already live. You
Already live.
Put
That's
them
how
live.
it works nowadays. It goes fast.
Oh, wow.
Then I don't have to remember it in the morning, so that's even easier.
This is really something, ladies and gentlemen. So you don't have to write us anymore. Why
Look in the
don't we
group.
have the 125 or the 250? Hey, here you have them, and you choose them, ladies and gentlemen. You made the choice, not we.
Great call to have so many people being interactively involved in the groups, sharing what they want as a promotion, and here you are 5 minutes later, promotion is active.
Hey, which company is doing that so fast? There's only one company in the world, but you know what? There
Must be
is
a
actually-
successful company.
Must be a
Must almost be like a factory where they create success.
It's like clockwork. It's like there comes a new Tesla and
Yeah.
another one and another one and another one.
So this is our gift to you. Means
Yes.
that all promotions are running till the end of the month.
Yeah.
April 30, midnight, Amsterdam time. You have and of course until they are available, because it might be that tomorrow one of these regions is already sold out, and then it will be different. But this is how it is.
Wow, what a beautiful call again, Roald. I like the interaction with the people, all the good news, all the excitement. But you know, it really surprises me as well when we do something like this. And I have to say it to you guys. We make a promotion, we make clear in the groups, we explain you, and still you vote for Canada and Germany. Well, Germany is already in it. How is that? You ask for water, but the water is in front of you. That's how life goes. People want something so badly that they don't see that they actually have it. We have that in the groups as well, that people ask for things. We just discussed that. They ask for things, recaps and things, and it's already there. It is all the time over
They wanted
there.
to see the event again. Well, it's been there already for a few weeks. Doesn't matter. That's how it goes. We keep on repeating the information. I think we had a great call, and I want to ask Greg to come on the stage as well,
Yes.
so we can end this.
Yes,
America's
because
goal
he
is
has
in
a
the middle.
beautiful writing. Invest in yourself, ladies and gentlemen. And wow, how do we end it always?
Strength and honor. It's all about you.
Mwah.
Mwah.